A lot of people jump into investing thinking it's all about picking the right stock. But the truth is, most people lose money because they don't understand the rules of the game. It's not luck, it's mindset. Wall Street Trapper always says you can't build wealth from a poor foundation. In this video, he breaks down the biggest investing mistakes that keep folks stuck, from chasing hype to ignoring discipline, and how to flip that mindset so your money starts working for you. Let's tap in and stop bleeding our pockets before we even start.
I'm really trying to help you build wealth. I really want you to make money. I do not want you falling for the BS over and over again, and then you start internally thinking that the market is not for you. Stay away from penny stocks, man. As a beginner, stay away from penny stocks, man. They are penny stocks for a reason. Stop playing with this game like it's a god doggone casino. It's not a casino. It don't operate like a casino. It's a proven machine to help you build wealth. You don't gamble to build wealth. You build wealth by strategically having a plan. All right, family, what's good? Today we're gonna talk to my beginners, man, right? I wanna talk to my beginners today about mistakes to avoid, right? Mistakes that I see a lot of people make, whether it's in one of my communities, whether it's in the chat, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's people just talking to me. Mistakes gonna be made, and I wanna help you avoid some of them, man. So it's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, right? Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I wrote down some things that I just see, and I'm like, okay, these are some of the mistakes that I made. Now, don't get me wrong, man. The stock market is truly a machine designed to build wealth for the long term, right? And there's so many different ways that you can build wealth with this mechanism, with this machine, but there's also so many mistakes that can be made. So today I want to break down at least 5 or 6 mistakes for you. I want you to really pay attention to this. I want you to get your pen and a pad. Even watch this again, man, because I get frustrated. Not that you all are making the mistakes, but I ask myself, am I communicating it enough, right? Because I don't want to see you lose money. I want to see you make money. I don't want to see you get discouraged. I want to see you build out portfolios. I want to see you, get 5, 10, 20x return on your money, but I need you to follow these rules, man. So let's really get into it, right? So one of the first things I'm going to put on here for beginners, man, is watch this, man. No penny stocks, man. This one really fueled me up when I say no penny stocks, because somebody yesterday, I was on my Instagram live and a guy hit me up. He said, man, Trap, man, the stock market is for white folks. And I said, what are you talking about? I said, bro, the market don't care who invested in it, bro. Like, what are you talking about? He was like, man, it ain't designed for us to win. I said, like, what are you talking about? What was the game plan? And he said, man, I lost $300,000 in the market. I said, how did you lose it, bro? Like, I'm in the comment section, right? And he said, man, I bought a penny stock at 78 cents. It went to $15, then the company went bankrupt, and all my money was in it. That's a scam. And I had to like stop for a second and ask myself, like, all right, like, what's going on here? They are penny stocks for a reason, man. There's regulations that stocks have to be a certain, like, I want you to stick to companies on the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, and the NASDAQ. If you a beginner, I'm not talking to my more advanced people, because you've been built up the risk tolerance. As a beginner, Dow Jones, NASDAQ, S&P 500. I want you to stick here, man. Penny stocks is not where you should be at. They penny stocks for a reason. They don't have the regulations required. They got pink sheets. You don't know all the fundamentals about those companies. Of course they can go bankrupt on you. And I had to really have a conversation with that, man. You'll lose a lot of money here because you think because the stock is, you getting caught up in what's cheap, and what you fail to realize is cheap in the market is not so much about a dollar amount. Cheap in the stock market is about a valuation. And that's something we'll get into later on down the line, right? I don't want to go over your head. You're a beginner. Stay away from penny stocks, man. As a beginner, stay away from penny stocks, man. They are penny stocks for a reason. Usually when companies go public, which means they get on the market, like they're gonna have $1 billion, $500 million. I want you to stick between companies that's worth $2 billion or more, man. You know, $5 billion valuation, at least small caps, right? But like, stay away from penny stocks, man. Like, I can't stress that enough, man. A lot of new investors, oh, the stock was 50 cents, so I bought 3,000 shares. Well, when they go bankrupt, you lost that, right? Like, you don't understand everything about this company, man. So stay away from penny stocks, man. Like, that's gonna be a death to a lot of beginners because you think of something 50 cents in your mind, you done heard something said it can go to $2. It's 50 cents. It can go to $5. You like, stay away from penny stocks, man. It's not good for us, man. Like, real talk. One, watch this. Stop looking for quick flips. That's going to tie into the penny stock, because the reason you bought the penny stock is you wanted a quick flip. You thought it was cheap. When you get into this market, I want you to have a perspective of at least I want to hold this company for a year or two. At least I want to hold this company for a year or two. And the reason why I say that is when you look for quick flips, then, so these two going to tie together. As a beginner, I'm talking new to the market. No day trading. These two tie together. I'm not talking for my people that's been in the market for a while. I'm talking about you just got in the market. You just learned about the market. You don't need to be trying to day trade if you don't know nothing about stocks, you don't know nothing about the market. You don't need to be looking for quick flips if you don't know nothing about stocks and nothing about the market. Why? This is the easiest way for you to lose money, fam. This is the easiest way for you to lose money. You looking for quick flips, you looking to day trade. You know, day trading is essentially you getting in the market, you getting in the stock, you don't care about the fundamentals, you get in it for a short period of time, you get out of it. Same thing with quick flips. When you first get into the market, you should be looking in this game, how do I play this game for the long run? How do I buy quality companies that I feel gonna be around at least for the next 5 to 10 years? You don't gotta be forever. You gotta be 20 years, you gotta be 30 years. Like, these are companies I see being around for at least the next 3 to 5 years, right? That's how I want you to have the mindset of. And I don't want you to say this turn to move. This company ain't going nowhere for a while, right? That's another bad I don't want you to stay away from stuff like that, y'all. Right? Because as a new investor, I want you to watch this. If you build your investing house on solid foundation, then you can build you an empire. But if you build your investing house on bad foundation, that empire will surely fall. I really want y'all to see what I'm saying here. I want you to feel what I'm saying right here, bro. I'm really trying to help you build wealth. I really want you to make money. I do not want you falling for the BS over and over again, and then you start internally thinking that the market is not for you. I don't want you to think like that. No quick flips, fam. The reason why no quick flips because also emotionally, excuse me for that. Also emotionally, when you're trying to quick flip some money, you emotionally tied to that thing different. Right? Let me go to my next thing on my list, man. Y'all got me here? Come on, man. Cause it ain't that, I don't want to seem like I'm fussing at y'all, like, but I just want y'all to like stay away from stuff like this, man. Watch this. Watch this. This is big. Put money in the market that you can't lose. Don't put no money you can't afford to lose in the market. Like, don't put your rent money in the market. Some people may look at that and laugh, but there's people that do that. And let me take this. This is my rent money right here. If I put it in the market, if it do this, like I hope it. Like hope is not a strategy. Don't put your light bill money in the market, fam. Don't put your grocery money in the market. This has to be you use the market with access, with money you got. Hey, I got an extra $20, $30 this month. I can afford put that in the market. I got an extra $100. Let me put that in the market. You know you need this money to pay some bills. Do not put that money in the market. We are talking about mistakes. Why? Because this market is unforgiving, fam. The market is unforgiving. The market don't care. It ain't gonna give it back to you either. It don't care what you got going on, fam. Right? So let's do that, bro. Like, don't put money in the market you need. You not gonna miss out. Listen, the market ain't going nowhere. You not gonna miss out. Something else I wrote down. This one was good. Watch this. Watch this. Buying what you don't understand. Listen, man, don't buy nothing in this market if you don't understand it. Right? You're going to hear a lot of these tips and a lot of these gurus. You know, I tell myself, bro, I ain't no guru, bro. I'm an everyday dude that learn how to play the market, bro. I don't invest in what I understand. Don't invest in what you don't understand. If you don't understand it, I don't care, bro. Hey, bro, I feel you. I feel you. Yup, it's going up. I don't understand it. I'm good. Because if you understand it, you can understand the pros and cons about it. If you don't understand it, then now you depending on somebody else worrying. Now, here's what I want you to understand. When you lose money in this market, you lose money by yourself. When you lose money in this market, you lose it by yourself. So everybody gonna celebrate you when you winning money. Hey, we winning, we making money. Hey, but when they losing, they gonna tuck. Nobody ain't gonna tell you they losing. Hey, don't nobody wanna talk about the money that they losing. You lose by yourself. Don't invest your money in nothing that you do not understand. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. Next, this one gonna be good, y'all. I'm just going through some stuff that I wrote down because, bro, I see it. Watch this. Watch this. Do not go all in. I hear people say this all the time. I'm all in. I went all in. No, man. Scale. You know, go $20, $20, use the example, $20, right? Don't go all in at one time. Why? Because the last thing you want to do is the market will go against you, and now all your money in at one time, and you don't got the opportunity to do what? Buy some more of that company. Let's say you went all in on a company at $100, right? And all you had $1,000. You put the whole 1,000 in. Let's say the company go to $90. You all in, you don't got no more bread. But if you had 500 in, now you got 500 on the side. Guess what? It went to $90. Guess what? If you bought $200 worth, guess what? Now instead of you seeing profit, waiting for it to go back to 100, guess what? Now you see profit at what? 98. And let's say it went down a little bit more. Over time, went down to 85. You say, you know what? I'm going to put some more money in that 85. Put by me that. Now you see profit at 97. Or maybe 96. Right? Don't go all in. Stop playing with this game like it's a god doggone casino. It's not a casino. It don't operate like a casino. It's a proven machine to help you build wealth. You don't gamble to build wealth. You build wealth by strategically having a plan. Put a plan together. How much of my check can I afford to put in the market every week, whether it's in the stock or whether it's on the sideline? I'd rather you put it on the sideline and find 2 or 3 companies that you love and build that out. Watch this. Another plan, another mistake. Watch this. You do not need to own 30, 40, 50 companies. I got one stock. One by somebody emailed that this said, Trap, I got 37 positions. I said, why you got 37 positions? Why? All you need is a good 5, you need a good 10, 15 positions. You don't need 34. You're not an ETF, you're an individual investor. You don't need 20, you don't need 30, 40, 50 different companies in your portfolio. You got 1 share here, 2 shares here, 5 shares here. Consolidate that down to 10, 12 companies. You're a beginner in the market. You do not need 30, 40, 50 companies. I can promise you, if you go back to don't invest what you don't understand, that's going to eliminate half of them companies. Follow these rules, y'all. Follow these rules, man. Look, I love y'all. I know I got a little excited about that just now. It's because I want to see y'all win at this game, man. Look this video over again. Follow these rules, man. These are mistakes that you can avoid, y'all. Avoid these mistakes, man, and you're going to print more money, man. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And, man, share this out to somebody you know that won't get in the market that's making some mistakes. Tell us in the chat how we can help y'all, man. Salute.